And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So for the Pelicans right now, Markelle Fultz is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Green, and it's Culver in at the small forward position. Now here's Culver. Still no points. Pass to Olajuwon. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you, B.A.
All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Fultz. 6 on the shot clock from 8 feet away. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Favors checked in for the Warriors. Porter Jr. comes in for Duarte. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Tampa. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Got it.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
And so it's Fultz who brings it up for Tampa. Trailing by 2. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Olajuwon. And stolen by Williams. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Brown. Back to Favors. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Porter. From outside, off the mark. It's a close one here in San Francisco. Irving finds Fultz. There's a screen to the middle. And stolen by Favors. Lillard against Irving. Lillard passes to Brown. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Warriors. Chris Middleton's checked in for Tampa. Now here's Irving. Still without a bucket. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Derek Favors. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Hield's checked in for Tampa. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. There's a screen by Favors. Murray passes to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. For Tampa, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Murray. Tipped.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kept alive. Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Fultz. They set the screen. Middleton up top. Some nice passing by Tampa here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Favors. No made baskets yet. Rebound by Middleton.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Williams passes to Murray. to the paint. Here's Favors. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Favors covering. Outside Fultz. Tampa needs to get off the shot. Three-pointer is up. Middleton sends it home from three-point land.
Timeout.
Middleton's got his second bucket of the night. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Warriors making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Tampa making a change here. Favors with a screen on Middleton. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Manning. Some solid defense from Favors. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Murray. Williams a screen on Irving. Williams on the wing. Pulls up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. 40 seconds left in the first half. And it's Irving missing. Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. From deep. The rebound by Manning. Manning's got 4 rebounds now.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Irving, the pass to Olajuwon, to the inside. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know, for the Pelicans, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with it. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Warriors leading. Derek Favors out there with Williams. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Murray. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Favors. He's guarded by Irving. 4 on the clock. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
No good. That would have tied it. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
They set a pick. Inside, Olajuwon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Favors to the left side wing. score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Irving looking around. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside Murray. Favors with a screen on Middleton. Pass to Favors. He's guarded by Irving. Releases. And again, it's Golden State.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And Tampa calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Murray against Middleton. Outside Murray. And the rebound goes to Tampa.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. Give him 23.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Irving. Yet to see a basket. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Irving, the pass to Olajuwon. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Lillard's checked in for Favors. Fultz, he's checked in for Tampa. On defense, Tampa. 4-point game. Over to the left wing. Lillard looking around. Out of bounds. It'll be Tampa's ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Tampa has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's the screen. Pass to Olajuwon. Yes! And the foul! It's on Nick Claxton.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
Yep, that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Defended by Lillard. To the middle. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Williams, a screen on Middleton. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 8 here already in the game. They set the pick. Fultz passes to Middleton. On the clock. He nails it, and we're tied. 11 points in the game.
When you can simply shoot over the defender, you've got it made.
Middleton against Murray. Lillard outside. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And Tampa calls time here. Here's Olajuwon. Give him 23. Outside heel. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. A shot from the mid-range. Chalk up 2 there.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Parker outside. Brown with a screen. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Tampa. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hield. And he lays it up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Here's Lillard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink it.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Warriors ahead, leading by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So for the Pelicans right now, they've got Charles Bassey. Markelle Fultz is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Culver in at the 4-man position.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Pass to Favors. And here's Murray. Here's Lillard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 9 points for Damian Lillard.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Irving against Lillard. There's a screen by Bassey. Outside Irving. Outside Fultz. There's a screen by Bassey. Let's go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Lillard with the ball for Golden State. Knocked loose. Outside Irving. Off target with the 3. Golden State has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Murray passes to Favors. Parker outside. Lillard against Irving from the wing. And again, it's Golden State.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Murray against Fultz. There's the drive. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Favors. Here's Lillard. Beyond the arc. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Tampa has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. There's a screen by Bassey. Irving, the pass to Fultz. Oh, Favors with a block. Down low. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Irving against Lillard. Middleton from the outside. Excellent D there from Parker.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Lillard, and there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
You have to credit the defense. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
And stolen by Claxton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Lillard against Hield. Pass to Irving. Back to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And stolen by Claxton. Deflected. They recover it. And the dunk by Favors. The Pelicans call timeout. Murray's checked in for the Warriors. Middleton has checked in for Tampa. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Murray against Middleton. And the 3 misses. For Tampa, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Now Irving. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Goes again. Oh, Favors with a block.
Denied by Favors. Normally a guy in the top 20 range of the league in swats.
Irving outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, no good again that time. Launches it from deep. Can't get it. Tampa has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Middleton! Jams it home!
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by Tampa. Shoots it. Down goes the jumper.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Olajuwon. Down it goes.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
The Warriors lead by 6. Steps back. Using the glass to lay it in.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th. From downtown. Oh, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Murray. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Irving. Takes a 3. Nope.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little...
at this early part of the season.
This time, representing to center court for the award ceremony. Fans, get up your feet and make some noise for the NBA champions, your San Antonio Spurs. Your head coach is Rick Johnson.
Tradition of the ring ceremony, incredibly special, and what a season they can look back on. And this crowd, this arena is ready to cheer on their team tonight. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's Christopher in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, we've got Matisse Thybulle. And it's Rose in at the 2 spot. So it's San Antonio now. after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Gets the three ball to go. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Here's Brogdon following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. 3 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Noah. Now Rose. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Love the old school finger roll. It's just a graceful move.
Brogdon, the pass to Cooper. Here's Christopher. And Cleveland another three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Thibault. Out to the right wing. Here's Buckner, guarded by Brogdon. From deep, Rose. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Cavs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Picked by Gobert. Brogdon, the pass to Gobert. Here's Christopher, covered by Thibault. Here's Christopher. Last game, he had 28 points. Over Thibault. And it's Cleveland with another.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Thibault. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot block.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them. Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hand. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Here's Noah. Nails it from beyond the arc. Noah's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brogdon, the pass to Christopher. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Spurs trail by 7. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thank you, B.A. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster moves. They needed someone to lock down the paint, so they went out and got big man Jonas Valanciunas. He's valuable on both ends of the floor, and Valanciunas is also an expert at guarding in the paint. He can score as well, and he's got double-double potential still late in his NBA career. Huge get for them.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. They get it again. Second chance effort. Gobert, that's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Noah. San Antonio moving the ball around. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 11.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Inside. It's Christopher on the wing. Outside Brogdon. Cooper passes to Brogdon. And there's a pick. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Buckner. No points so far. Right side Thibault. Pass to Noah. It's tipped. Brogdon against Thibault. Brogdon, the pass to Cooper. Back to Brogdon. Here's Christopher. Pulls up, high post. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Brogdon. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Christopher, covered by Thibault. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Bruno Fernando taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. So both teams making some changes here. That one's no good. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Fox. Now here's Cousins. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Cavaliers lead by 7. Pass to Crawford. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. To the middle. And it's Zizic missing.
Well, the defense shut that lane down quickly. That's the kind of effort you need to see.
And here's Fox. The 3 is up. Here's Cousins. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Jalen Green. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's McDaniel in at the 4. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Crawford. Here's Zizic. Outside Brogdon. The 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. Here's McDaniel. Blocked! And they're able to recover. And he makes it. And Cleveland has possession. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Here's Crawford. Yet to see a basket. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Rose outside. Pass to Cousins. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox, the pass to Cousins. Count it. Good. Cousins has got 6 points in the quarter.
I love how quickly Fox makes decisions. He's especially clever and decisive in these pick and rolls.
Here's Shrimp. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fox, the pass to Rose. Cousins with a screen on Brogdon. Down low. It's stolen by Brogdon. Outside Reddish. Here's Shrimp. Hits the three-pointer. Shrimp's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
Noah, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 6, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you, Brian.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Thibault. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's stolen by Brogdon. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Christopher drops in the 3. Christopher's got 16 points now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Fox, the pass to Thibault. Here's Cousins. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
Cooper passes to Fernando. Here's Christopher. Pass to Cooper. Outside Brogdon. From the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the paint. It's blocked by Gobert.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Now here's Fox. Outside Thibault. Cousins, the pass to Thibault. Will it go? And the layup is up and in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Thomas, he's checked in for Cleveland. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Spurs, second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Thomas with the ball. He's covered by Fox. Here's Christopher on target from range. Christopher's got 21 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Fox, the pass to Thibault. Here's Noah, three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Cousins, he's checked in for Fox. Here's Buckner. Thomas defends from behind the arc. Buckner can't get it to go. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. Thomas, left side. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Christopher. And Cleveland another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Noah from outside the arc. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Thomas passes to Cooper. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Buckner. Here's Pollard. Still without a bucket. Here's Noah. The Cavaliers pull it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thomas passes to Christopher. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
Wet toilet paper.
Yeah.
Feathery soft.
Yeah.
Cloud soft.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to call it, Shaq, it ain't working.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Spurs trail by 14. On the court right now for Cleveland. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bruno Fernando. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Cooper in at the 2. And the basket by Noah.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Christopher's got 29.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Noah. He's got 17. 6 to shoot. Bible passes to Rose. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Rose has got his second basket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Left side, Brogdon. Pass to Christopher. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Spurs trail by 12. Here's Buckner. He's scoreless. Here's Noah. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in hurt.
Drains the triple.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Second is Rudy Gobert.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
So it's San Antonio now. A 12-point game. Oh, deflected. Here's Buckner. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Again, Cleveland scores.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Cooper passes to Gobert. Cleveland working the ball around now. To the middle. Here's Fernando, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Rose, the pass to Buckner. Here's Noah. There's the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Down low. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Noah. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Cooper. Here's Christopher. Fires the three. Noah grabs the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Buckner. Still no points. The three. And the basket by Noah.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
To the left wing. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Christopher. The three. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Now here's Thibault. He's got 5. Noah. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Outside Brogdon.
And the veteran leadership Brogdon offers is tremendous. It's clear his younger teammates listen to what he has to say.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
First one falls. And so Brogdon nails both of them. Here's Fox. No made baskets yet. Outside, Green. Pass to Noah. Cousins with the screen. Noah, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Christopher, pass to Brogdon. Here's Cooper. Checked by Cousins. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Fox outside. Cousins with a screen on Thomas. Thomas with a steal. Outside Reddish. Pass to Crawford. Gobert with a screen on Green. Clock at 6. Here's Crawford. It's good from about 19 feet.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Thibault. 5 points in the game. Cousins with a screen on Thomas. There's the triple. Cousins can't hit. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Blocked! McDaniel, pass to Fox. And here is Green. Cousins finds Green. Ooh, Green wanted those two.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Thomas against Fox. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Now here's Kispert. Reddish covering. Cousins with the screen. And here's Kispert from the arc. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead, up by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got DeMarcus Cousins. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Green. And it's McDaniel in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Thomas. 5 on the clock. Brogdon, he's open. Gets some space and buries the jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Inside, here's Cousins. And that comes off the assist by Green.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Brogdon. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Spurs trail by 10. Fox deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Fast break, Cleveland. Outside Brogdon. Here's the pick. Down low. Shrimp's shot is good. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
And that is why you want the ball in Brogdon's hands, running your offense.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Rose. Back to Thibault. Spurs need to get one up here. Lets it fly. San Antonio again can't hit.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Fox. Here's Noah. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his third assist of the night. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brogdon against Fox. Pass to Christopher. And the shot no good. A bit short.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Fox fully commits inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Cooper passes to Brogdon. Misses the three.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Fox outside. Bible passes to Cousins. Cousins with the screen. Here's Noah. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Christopher. Now the pass to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's off!
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. There's a screen. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Oh, he leaves no question.
And you can't give Brogdon avenues to the rim. That's a recipe for disaster.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. The Spurs making a switch here. For the Spurs, this one not looking good. Here's Noah. Here he goes. The steal.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. From deep. The three is in.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Here's Noah. Oh, the finesse with the floater.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
The Cavaliers lead by 11. Here's Christopher. Gobert with a screen on Thibault. The 19-footer. Another shot.
Yeah, good to see Gobert attacking the defense like this. Forcing them to foul.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Tipped away.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. San Antonio with the ball after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Cash from downtown. Here's Brogdon. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another chance. Oh, he can't hit it. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's no good. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Los Angeles Clippers. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Green, and it's Marley in at the small forward position. Here are the Clippers. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kidd. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Off the inbound pass. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Kidd's got 6 points. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Brown. New York working the ball around now. Here's Hayes. New York no good that time either.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Offensive rebound, and he dunks it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Outside, Caldwell Pope gets the 3 ball to go.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Dumars. Pass to Brown. Outside Payton. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot here. Hey, shot's good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Kidd, guarded by Payton. Count it. Kidd's got 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Payton. To the wing on the left. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Kidd for three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Gary Payton's second. Williams is checked in for Payton. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Morris is checked in. Outside, Brown. Here's Dumars. Hayes with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Brown for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Morris. Here's Kidd. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Here's Kidd for three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Williams. New York again, can't hit. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Morris, right side. Again, Los Angeles.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Williams. No points yet. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Knicks making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Robertson's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Williams. Pass to Dumars. New York working the ball around now. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Williams. And the Knicks miss again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside, Green. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Good shot, gone bad. Got to finish there.
Kidd to pass to Robertson. 1:10 left in the first quarter here. And Los Angeles, another three.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Hayes misses. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Kidd. He's got 18. To the paint. Pass to Green. Here's Kidd. Green, a screen. Just 3 to shoot. Again, the Clippers score.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's the three. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Launches it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. We've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. We've got Jared Allen, Luke Kennard out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then there's Andre Robertson, and it's Thomas in at the 4.
Brown showing you his ability to adjust on the fly that time. Great move.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Davis comes in for Kuminga, and Payton is subbed in for Burke. Free throw good. Brown. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back over to you guys.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. All right, let's catch up with Shams Charania on a story coming out of Chicago. Shams, what's a good word on the Bulls?
Thank you, B.A. They needed someone to lock down the paint, so they went out and got big man Jonas Valanciunas. He's valuable on both ends of the floor, and Valanciunas is also an expert at guarding in the paint. He can score as well, and he's got double-double potential still late in his NBA career. Huge get for them.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. And the basket by Hachimura.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Kennard for 3. He drops it from range. Kennard's got 8 here in this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Thomas with the ball. Hachimura covering. Payton with a steal. Outside Davis. Hachimura with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Davis, the pass to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Out to Hachimura. Davis from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Kennard. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Thomas, a screen on Davis. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Zeller with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. To the middle. Thomas against Hachimura. Back to Brown. It's hauled in by Rollins. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Brown. Davis looking it over. Back to Brown. Over Thomas. New York, no good that time either. Well, the Clippers shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the lay-in. Thomas has got his first 2 points.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Now a timeout called by New York. both teams making substitutions here. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Number 5, the Clippers.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Payton. Pass to Dumars to end the drought. He can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Robertson, guarded by Payton. Goes up at the stripe, connects, the jumper drops. 5 points in the game.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Kidd, give him 20. Pass to Marley, fires the 3. The shot comes out. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. From the high post, and the basket is good.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Kidd. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Knicks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Dumars passes to Zeller. Outside Payton. Now Kuminga. Launches a 3. Can't get it to drop. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Marley. Yet to see a basket. Zeller with the rebound. Knicks shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Over to the wing. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Dumars. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Zeller. It's stolen. Here's Marley. Pass to Kidd. From downtown. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he's good on the first of 3. The Clippers making a switch here. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. And New York has possession. And so it's Los Angeles firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah,
And next up on the And that's it for half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. They've got Jaylen Brown. Gary Payton II is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Dumars in at shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Here's Dumars. He's scoreless. Pass to Hayes. Drops in the three.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Kidd, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. A difficult situation for New York. Back to Payton. New York working the ball around now. Hayes with a screen. Here's Dumars. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 46-23. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half.
New York foul. Number 28. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. And here's Green from the arc.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Brown with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Brown passes to Payton. Hayes with a screen on Green. And again, New York with the triple.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Tipped. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Payton. Three-pointer. And the Knicks, another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Kidd. Give him 23. To stop the drought. Got a hand on it. Outside Payton. Green covering. Payton with a screen on Green. And again, New York with the triple.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Los Angeles leading by 14. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Set the move. Sit down. Come on, let's go.
They're second in rebounding last year, working as a team to own the glass.
And when you consider how hard they played on defense last year, their opponent field goal percentage was the best in the league. You got to love the effort they showed on that end. On the wing, Green. Caldwell Pope for three. Knocks it down from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Outside Peyton, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a look now at the breakdown between threes and twos for the Clippers.
So many things to like about what this offense is doing right now. A strong approach, connecting from long range, and scoring in a number of ways.
Pass to Kidd. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Green for three, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Here's Dumars. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And he's going for the oop here.
I see him.
Pass to Kidd from the arc. Lays out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Los Angeles, second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Williams is checked in for New York. Thomas, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Kidd. And again, it's the Clippers missing. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Williams looking around. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. 22 points for him.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
1:57 left to play in the third. Kidd with the bucket.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Outside, Williams. And again, New York with the triple.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 17. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Pass to Kidd. The three. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Now Williams. Green covering. Hayes with a screen. He can't hit that time. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And there's a pick. Here's Kidd. Williams defending. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayes with a screen on Green. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Here's Kidd. 26 points for him. Green with a screen on Williams. Pass to Green. Launches a 3. Gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles leading by. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep attacking, all right? Attack, come on, be aggressive.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Andre Robertson. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Marley in at the 3, small forward.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
So it's the Knicks now, following the score by the Clippers. Right side, Peyton. Pass to Dumars. They set the screen. And the three-pointer goes.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Kennard. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. And the Clippers lead by 19.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Boston. On the wing, Payton. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Kennard. And that one's good. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Clippers lead 62-45.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Kennard. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Outside, Hill. And here's Boston. Dumars passes to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Nat with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 20. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more...
Right here, right here.
Pick coming, pick coming, pick coming.
Watch kid, watch kid. Stay on him.
Pressure force, man.
Yo, yo, yo.
Watch out.
Timeout.
Watch the run. Swing kick. Hey, wait.
And out here getting loose, guys. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Cheeks. Duncan out there with John Henson. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Now here's Stockton. Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
Just 3 to shoot. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
First free throw is good. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Henson pulls it down. Now, here's Cheeks. Pass to Kuzma. No good on the triple. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Drummond with a screen on Cheeks. Shot on the wing. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Cheeks with it. They set the pick. From deep, buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And that one misses. That one is no good.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Stockton against Chiefs. Stockton passes to Drummond. Shot to stop the run. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
The Kings trail by 12. Jones with the screen on Moncrief. Stockton the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Siakam's shot is off. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 14-2 run here. And let's swing it over to Shams Charania, who has the latest scoop on activity in the Western Conference.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster move. They needed someone to lock down the paint, so they went out and got big man Jonas Valanciunas. He's valuable on both ends of the floor, and Valanciunas is also an expert at guarding in the paint. He can score as well, and he's got double-double potential. Still late in his NBA career. Huge get for them.
Once again, Shams, as always, we're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Kings, going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Thunder making a switch here. Parrish is checked in. Here's Vandeweghe, guarded by Kuzma. Jones with the screen on Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Latrey knocks down the 3 ball.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Kuzma sets a screen. Stockton against Moncrief. Got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. .146 left here in the opening quarter. Jones with the screen on Moncrief. Stockton had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Screen by Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Vandeweghe passes to Jones. Shoots over Parrish. Jones, no luck. The Thunder leading by 11. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Gets an open look and hits. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Screen by Siakam. Pulls up, high post, and he drops that one in. He's got 5.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Siakam sets a screen for Stockton. Moncrief the pass to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the first one drops. so he hits both. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
We've got Jerome Kersey. Siakam is out there with Cartwright. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's Nixon in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Jacks up a 3, and the rebound goes to Duncan.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Moncrief, and it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Screen by Siakam. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Cartwright misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. 6 to shoot. Duncan left side. Over Siakam. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Nixon. No scoring in this one. Out to the right wing. Aminu, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good. Aminu's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the King. The Thunder leading by 10. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now, here's Cheeks. Isaac with a screen for Christie. Shot clock at 6. Isaac misses. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Nixon. Gets it down to single digits.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Kuzma outside. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Kuzma's got 8 points.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
Here's Nixon. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Back to Christie. Isaac with a screen for Christie. Pass to Isaac. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Duncan. Good D by Drummond. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Nixon. Defended by Christie. Nice move. He stepped back and cashed it up. 12 points for him.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Cheeks outside. Driving inside. Duncan, the pass to Cheeks. Screened by Duncan. Cheeks kicks to Duncan. It's hauled in by the Kings. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. Offensive rebound, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Pass to Kuzma. They need this one. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pocket 6. Pass to Vandeweghe. Shoots over Kuzma. Vandeweghe misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
From deep three-point territory. Excellent D from Stockton.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumping.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
The Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Parrish. Isaac a screen on Stockton. There's the drive. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 11. Launches it from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. That sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had...
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Kings. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out. And that'll do it for...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Kings trail by 7. So for Oklahoma City right now, John Henson out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Cheeks. Then there's Duncan.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Kuzma with a screen on Stockton. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Stockton kicks to Aminu. Kuzma pulls it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The 3, and the Thunder another 3.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from John Stockton. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
Come get it, come get it.
And the Thunder, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for the Kings. Top the key, Aminu. Stolen by Henson. Kuzma outside. Pass to Cheeks. Screen by Duncan. On the wing, Duncan. 6 to shoot. That one good for 2. Cheeks has got his first bucket of the night.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And so Jones nails both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Kuzma. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Easy to see why so many are high on Kuzma. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Screen by Jones. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
Off the inbound pass.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Pass to Henson. Duncan with a screen on Aminu. On the wing, Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Stockton with the rebound. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Kings. 15-point game. From outside the arc, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Drummond missing. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 17-6 run. Back to Cheeks. Henson on a screen on Stockton. Fires top of the key. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Stockton looking around. Top of the key. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Stockton's got his third bucket of the night.
And Stockton, almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Siakam is checked in for Andre Drummond. The Kings trail by 19. Stockton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the third. To the paint. Here's Aminu. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Aminu's got 5.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Here's Kuzma. They get it back. Henson's shot is off. Kings have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Stockton outside. Sinks the triple. 17 points in the game.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Pass to Henson. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Theus. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on El Farouk Aminu.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1.
The Kings trail by 17. Pass to Olynyk from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Sacramento.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
Here's Theus. Here's Moncrief. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Moncrief's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's great. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Cheeks checked in for the Thunder. Pass to Duncan. And the layup's good off the glass. Duncan's got his first 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And as we end the and how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
Hey, yo, right here, right here. Pressure. Screen coming. Hey, 1. Box out, box out.
Oh, that's wet.
Yo, check it out. I got your help. Go.
D up on Maurice.
Jinx. Yeah, Trey ball. Hey, box out.
Hey, D up on Mo.
Hey, get the board.
Don't wait for
Timeout.
Good take, baby. Don't get picked. All right, come to this side. That's all you. Watch the pick. Oh, hit that. Oh, foul.
Way to go, baby!
Screen. Close that on Blackman.
Oh. And one.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. They've got Alex Caruso, Brandon Clark out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's James, and it's Henry in at the 3 slot. Now here's Markkanen. Stolen by Caruso. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The quick hands of Caruso. Phenomenal anticipation to come away with the steal and get them out in transition.
Jones with the ball. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Beal. Markkanen with a screen on James. 5 to shoot. Back to Jones. Releases. Caruso grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. 4-point game. Now here is James. Deflected. To the inside. Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, the hops from Beal.
Woo! Caruso, left side. Pass to James. Shot from the wing. And he connects with a jumper. James has got his second basket on the night.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Markkanen. Here's Leitner. The shot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hardwood.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Intercepted. Jones feels it out. Markkanen sets a screen. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Clark. James passes to Clark. Now Caruso. Pass to Henry. Back to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Vancouver with a rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Henry. To the middle. Here's Noel. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And that one falls for Noel. Cunningham's checked in for Vancouver. And so Noel nails both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Cunningham passes to Beal. Pass to Markkanen. Drives to the hoop. And Markkanen with the stuff.
When he first came into the league, some questioned Markkanen's toughness. How about this for a response?
To the wing, right side. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Markkanen outside. To the paint. Here's Leitner. Noel with the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Caruso. Down low. Noel, no good. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 4. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
All right, and we got a report from Shams Charania with news out of the Western Conference. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, B.A. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster move. They needed someone to lock down the paint, so they went out and got big man Jonas Valanciunas. He's valuable on both ends of the floor, and Valanciunas is also an expert at guarding in the paint. He can score as well, and he's got double-double potential. Still late in his NBA career. Huge get for them.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Now here's Cunningham. Over Clark. That one's wide left. Pass to James. Takes it inside. Basket's good. James has got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Markkanen sets a screen. Puts one up from 19. Clark grabs the board.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pass to Caruso. Here's James. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Caruso against Cunningham. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Markkanen.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. Rebound, Milwaukee.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
McDaniels from long range. The shot's good on the assist by James.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Brandon Ingram out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Cunningham, and it's King in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Jalen McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Lambeer in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Reid. Moody on the wing. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
Right side Reid lets the 3 fly, and King pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Vancouver moving the ball around. Markkanen with a screen on Reid. Pass to King. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Jennings. Thomas defends. Moody from outside. Knocks down the triple. Moody's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Beal, he's checked in for King, and it's Jones in for Thomas. Milwaukee making a switch here. Here's Jones, still without a bucket. Markkanen with a screen on Caruso. There's Cunningham with a 3. Reid with the rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you guys.
Playing with purpose. Ali, appreciate the report.
Just a great setup for marketing. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Inside. Out to James. Takes the three. Vancouver with a rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. Markkanen with a screen on McDaniels. What a finish! Right at the rim by Markkanen.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
To the paint. And stolen by Markkanen. Stolen by Reed. Henry, pass to Caruso. And here's James. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Ingram with a screen on Reed. Cunningham finds Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, in the two-man game, Ingram can roll to the basket, he can pick and pop, and everything in between.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Different look for Milwaukee. Noel comes in for Reed, and Clark has subbed in for McDaniels. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Henry. Back to Caruso. Clark, the pass to James. Hits a three-pointer. James has got 11 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Ingram, the pass to Jones. Now here's Beal. And there's the screen. Fires from deep. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Caruso. Now James from deep three-point land. Here's Henry. Noel with a screen on Beal. Puts up a three. Noel, the pass to Clark. The three, James nails it from beyond the arc. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of this game. Beal against James. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. And it's stolen by Noel. The finish. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Noel. 6 points for him.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Nails it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
James passes to Henry. And here's Caruso. Tries again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's a look at what's coming up for Vancouver. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers.
And for their matchup with Tampa, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
It's both from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to James. Launches it on target from range. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, Caruso is a very solid passer. He's able to recognize where there are gaps in the defensive coverage.
No good there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensive.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And a look here now.
Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Vancouver with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. We've got Lauri Markkanen, and it's Leitner in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. Solid defense from James.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He does not get the second one. The Raptors shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to Beal. Outside Jones. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Milwaukee leading by 12. James outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. The 3, and count it, 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
With the crossover, jams it in off the great move.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
James at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And Noel hammers it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Milwaukee on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Markkanen with a screen on Caruso. Here's Jones. Banked it in off the glass. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Caruso, the pass to Henry. And there's James from the arc. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
No, you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Beal outside. James with a steal. And slam dunk by James.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Markkanen sets a screen to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Vancouver shooting their first free throws of the night.
Number 26. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Vancouver making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Bucks. James outside. Pass to Henry. And here's Caruso outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Noel's got rebound number 11. James finds Caruso. Here's Henry. Caruso outside. Pass to James. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Good on the bucket. Noel's got 9.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. Checked in for Milwaukee. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 5, the Bucks.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
.149 left in the third. Cunningham outside. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to James. Here's the 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
For Vancouver, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Leitner. Over to the left wing. To halt the run. Reed with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Caruso. Vancouver with a rebound. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal from outside. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Caruso, pass to Henry. Caruso outside. Pass to James. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And they get it back. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Yo, check Cade, check Cade. Corner, Phil.
Hey, Lemire! Watch it up top.
Give me that!
Let's go! Watch it up top.
Lemire!
Oh, you need to call a timeout?
Jennings!
Way to go hard.